For this video, we will review the following for the ballot counter or ballot tabulator judge: roles and responsibilities, supplies and materials, station setup, and common scenarios.
The ballot counter or tabulator judge monitors the operation of the tabulator. This means that they ensure that a 6-foot boundary is maintained around the tabulator, except when a voter or a voter's assistant is inserting their ballot. They assist voters who ask for help with inserting their ballot into the tabulator, and they offer an I voted sticker when the voter has completed voting. Please note that the tabulator judge is allowed within 6 feet if a voter requests assistance or if they are completing administrative tasks. Ballot counters are only programmed to read the ballot for that polling location. It also checks for ballot marking errors and informs the voter of any issues. The voter can then fix the error so that their votes count. The tabulator judge should always stay near the ballot counter to be aware of any errors or issues. But at the same time, they need to ensure the voter has privacy. Some examples of error messages might be crossover voting for the partisan races of a state primary ballot, overvoting when too many candidates have been selected for one office, or you may see a message that the ballot was misread or there's a blank ballot. Most voters will be able to read the error message and respond to the screen prompts themselves. Some voters will need assistance and may ask for help. When asked for assistance, the tabulator judge should never touch the ballot without permission from the voter. Be clear in explaining the error message to the voter and ensure that the voter understands the error and how to resolve it. When an error message occurs, a voter has 2 options. If the voter wishes to correct their ballot, the original ballot must be spoiled and the voter provided with a replacement ballot. The tabulator judge should refer the voter to the ballot judge to exchange their ballot. The second option is for the voter to override the error message and have their ballot counted as is. This is the voter's choice to do so, and the tabulator judge should assure the voter that any contests marked correctly will be counted.
On occasion, the ballot box will become filled and must be emptied. Never open the ballot box on your own. Inform the head judge that the ballot box is full. 2 election judges from different major political parties can open the ballot box to straighten or remove ballots. Election judges must announce in the polling place they are removing ballots and the reason why they are doing so. Removed ballots must be secured and a notation made in the incident log. If the ballot counter stops working, immediately inform the head judge. Do not stop the voting process. If the issue cannot be quickly resolved, have voters deposit their ballots into the auxiliary compartment. When the ballot counter is working again, 2 judges of different major political parties remove the ballots from the auxiliary compartment and insert them into the ballot counter to be counted. When a voter has inserted their ballot into the counter successfully, offer them an I voted sticker. Never place a sticker on a voter's clothing or person. Ballot counter station supplies and materials may include the ballot counter itself, tape to mark 6 feet around the ballot counter, I voted stickers, and an incident log.
When setting up the tabulator station, confirm the ballot counter is turned on and a power outlet is nearby. Confirm media compartments are locked or sealed, and you may wish to place tape on the floor to outline a 6-foot boundary around the counter. Have available a stack of I voted stickers as well. We will now review some common election day scenarios for a ballot counter election judge. In a state primary, a voter receives an error message that they have crossover voted. Explain to the voter that they have voted for candidates in more than one party on the partisan ballot. Inform the voter of their choice to override the message and cast their ballot as is, or they can receive a replacement ballot. If the voter chooses to override the message, the judge should assure the voter that any contests marked correctly will be voted. If the voter chooses to receive a replacement ballot, refer them to the ballot judge station. A voter attempted to insert their ballot twice and received the message that the ballot was a misread. Ask the voter if they would like assistance in inserting their ballot. If given permission, Insert the ballot for the voter into the tabulator without looking at their choices. Ensure that the voter views the process and sees that their ballot is inserted and a success message is shown on the screen. The ballot counter screen flickered and went dark. There is a long line of voters waiting to place their ballots into the counter. Inform the head judge immediately, approach the ballot counter, and open the auxiliary slot. Explain to the voters that the equipment has stopped working and local election officials have been notified, and ask the voters to place voted ballots into the auxiliary slot and make a notation on your incident log. An individual is lingering near the tabulator, inspecting components on all sides of the machine. Address this situation immediately and politely but firmly request the individual move away from the ballot counter and leave the polling place or complete their voting process. Follow the local election officials' instructions regarding suspicious activity and document all suspicious activity on the incident log.
In addition to this training, there are other resources available to prepare you for Election Day. The Minnesota Election Judge Guide is available online at mnvotes.gov. Printed copies of the Election Judge Guide are also included with your polling place supplies. And remember, your local election official may have additional resources to help you be successful as you serve your community as an election judge. Thank you again for your service. We hope you have a rewarding experience.